Isn't it? What you know? What really come to me then when you were saying that is, okay, you're a pretty intimidating guy. You got a beautiful heart. You're a um, you're just a wonderful man, but you're intimidating. If I bumped you in a dark alley, I'd be begging, mate, I'm sorry, and you'd be going, no, it's all right. You okay? You didn't hurt? No, don't hurt me. No, I said, are you hurt?
I'd probably make sure you got lost first.
Yeah. But what really got me then is how I could imagine what was going through the minds of these kids when you went to, like, they'd be like, what the heck? But what's beautiful is the fact that they're supporting you, mate. That is so beautiful, you know?
No, there's many stories to that. And it's just been an experience in itself going back to uni. It's one of the toughest things I've done. I made a documentary that drops soon. We'll get into that. But me having dyslexia my whole life, I just felt I won't fit in. I won't be able to do it. And I felt intimidated by the kids. Honestly, I did, you know. And that's where people get the wrong idea about people. Yes, they would have been intimidated by me. A lot of them said, a couple of the girls have said, you're such a nice person. We didn't expect that. I said, because I've helped a lot of people and along the way to find their voice. And I've helped them and they've helped me pretty much. So, and it's been a good experience, and I've got a lot out of it. But like I said, I was more intimidated by them being savvy with stuff that I've learnt and off them, and they've learned off me. So it's been great, yeah.
Yeah, isn't it funny how, you know, like we've both sort of had, like, when I say similar lifestyle, I'm not comparing myself with you or vice versa, but we've both been in that world, you know, and it's funny, like when you go back to something like just simple school, you face situations in your life which would have been to most people like, oh my God, I couldn't do that. Yet you go back to school and that's more intimidating than probably some of the things you've experienced in your previous.
Well, you know my past more than most, but I don't really talk about that much at all. Yeah. Not that I'm ashamed of it. It made me who I am, and I met some good people along the way. But the funny story about that is when my wife took off years ago and I got left with all the children, I went to a school function or something like that, and back in the day I rocked up with my colours on and everyone staring at me. And then years later I went to a wake, I think it was, and the parents were there, and I've come good friends with everyone. And they said to me, oh, honestly, when your wife left, we thought she left because you beat her up because you were a bikie. And they said, but then we found out and we're so sorry we thought that way. I said, I've suffered that my whole life. You go somewhere and people automatically judge a book by its cover. And it's a really bad thing we do. Have I done that? Yeah, I probably have. I think all humans do it, and the people who say they haven't done it, well, I don't think they're telling the truth. We all do it.
Yeah, totally agree, mate. And I think, again, what I'm hearing, because I've had little bits of experience as well, I have the same experience with Doug. You know, like as much as we've been at this for nearly 6 years, and we have our moments, you know, like we're human beings, we have our moments, and Doug has his, but we're good friends. But, man, I had to let go of my ego and things I've done because I learn off him, because he's going through far more than I've ever been through.
I think ego and jealousy are the biggest evils. Like, jealousy is a big evil. If I see someone doing well, I'm happy and proud of them.
Yeah.
If you've got a friend that thinks that's not happy that you're doing well, he's not really your friend. Yeah, you've got a lot to learn. I got a lot to learn off lots of people. I've learned so much of people that probably never interact with me. I don't care who you are, honestly. I'm that sort of person. I don't care if you're a stick. If you need help, I'll help you.
Yeah.
But also, some of the most intimidating people that you'll find are shy people.
Yeah.
They might come across that way. So until you get to know someone, you should never make a judge, really.
Well, they never judge a book by its cover, right?
That is very true. We all do it, but we should never do it.
That's really inspiring, mate. Like, truly is. Like, just the fact that these... And you would have had the effect these kids have had on you, and now you've created a friendship. You've created someone who's helping you with your documentary. Yeah. I mean, I just go back to a bit of a silly scenario in my head, imagining you walking into a university and never seen you before and go up to some kid and say, hey, mate, I want you to do my documentary. Be like, no, I'm busy. But now they got you through the circumstances of you going there to learn because you want to. Wow, doesn't it change everything, you know?
Well, you're not far from the truth, because when I went there, I walked into the class. I sat down the back by myself. All the kids are in their groups from school because they all left school together. And then the first project come up, and it was like, oh, who wants to work with sort of me? They all stuck to their groups. And then as the months gone on, a couple of my teachers that are all in the industries of filming and actors and writers, so there's a lot of people in the industry there. They're going, you're a very good storyteller, because I've written 2 film scripts, 2 short film scripts. You'll see them in the Trop Festival one day, I guarantee it. And I'm filming them at the end of the year for the last project. But the music video I wrote for my mate, he wanted a story one, so I wrote the story, got my son to act in it. It's on my YouTube. And that was really good. And when I was...
Sorry to cut off. Wow, mate, where's your son? Is he still there?
Yeah, I'll show you my son.
Yeah, we got to see him, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. You sure America's ready for him?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
That's my little 6'4" little baby.
Oh, well, mate. How you doing, bro?
You can't hear. Hang on. Work.
G'day, mate. How you doing? We couldn't leave you out because your dad was talking you up, mate. So I said, hang on a minute. You can't talk him up and we can't not see him. So you're taking after your old man, mate. You're already scared the hell out of me now. I'm only joking. But you are. I'm really proud of your dad, mate. Like the short time I've known him and the bond you have with your dad, the same as I have with my son, Cody. It's just so important, isn't it? You know, to, father-son relationships, you know?
Yeah, it is. No, it's probably the most important relationship in my entire life I've had. Well, it is. It's not probably. So, I mean, we've done everything together. Everything he probably tells you, I've probably been there with him.
Yeah, I strapped him on the back of my bike one day, and we did probably 2,500 K ride.
Been around the country together.
Yeah. We've rode. That's when there was about 6 or 8, and we've rode Harleys around the country together, and we've partied together and done lots of stuff.
Wow, that's awesome, mate. I mean, like, yeah, all I can say is the bond between, you know, like we're talking about father and son at the moment. I'm not leaving out, you know, mother and daughter or mother and son, but just
they don't have one of them.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you two, your bond just reminds me of me and my son. Like our closeness in our world of traveling together and, you know, having our ups and downs, but close as anything, mate. You know, and so are my other kids. So, you know, thanks for, you know, jumping on, mate, and I really just admire your relationship with your dad and his with you. It's just amazing. It really is beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks for that. I appreciate it.
And if ever I need a hand, can you two help me out?
Well, you pay for the tickets to the States. Hey, if anyone needs any actors.
Can I ask some questions, Andy?
Yes, mate. Go for it, buddy.
So how did you begin your YouTube journey, and when did you begin?